Hi, I'm Chad. You're watching therave.com. I'm here with Tomorrow's Bad Seeds. Guys, how's it going?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Chilling.
Welcome to Milwaukee.
Literally chilling.
Thanks for having us in the good land of Milwaukee.
You enjoying the weather down here, over here?
Yeah.
You can say that.
Finding ways to stay warm.
Yep. Nice.
It's always sunny in the land of reggae music.
That's right. Bring some sun this way. So how's the tour going, guys?
It's been good. It's been great. A lot of good experiences, a lot of good rooms, and the Whalers, they treat us really well, so we've been having a good time.
You've been on tour with the Whalers before. I can imagine it's got to be a great time to be on tour with them. Any good stories you can tell us?
I mean, the guys pretty much, they do their thing, but we've had good stories amongst ourselves, that's for sure.
And they're cool, but they stay on the bus most times, especially when it's cold like this,
Yeah.
This is your third time at the Rave. I'm sure you guys had a chance to explore the building or Milwaukee at all?
Oh, yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, we always eat at the little cafe down the street, but this building, I mean, every time I come, I discover a new room, so.
Yeah, we actually got to take a walk up to the ballroom today for the first time. We had never
I
been
heard
up
that
there.
there's a boiler room, too. I'll go check that out.
Very haunted boiler room.
That's what they say.
Yeah, that's insane.
Check out the tour.
Actually, I'm not going to lie, I was taking a shower today, and Andre and Dwayne Stevenson came down, and Andre was showing them, I guess, where the showers were at. I told them I was in there so they didn't come in, but then right after they left, and I'm not even making this up, I saw like a weird light just go by the door. And I swear I kept trying to find like a reflection, like how did that happen to make it happen again? And it didn't happen again, so it kind of tripped me out.
Give me like the scoop on Tomorrow's Bad Seeds. Like how'd you guys start and where you're at from here?
We've been playing this music since 2003. Started in the land of Los Angeles, Hermosa Beach, California. Playing a whole bunch of local gigs on this pier called Hermosa Pier, right by where we all live. And I'm just, a whole bunch of friends would always gather to come on our shows, and we never really promoted them, just kept doing our thing. Didn't put out an album until 2007. And literally, probably right when we put out that album is when things started happening for us. We sold out the Roxy for our first time, started playing a lot more, I guess, venues rather than bars and clubs. Then we got offered to play about 3 years ago, or was it 2 years ago? We played the New Year's Eve with the Whalers.
I think it was 2008.
2009.
2009.
They offered us a show at the Roxy just to open up for them 2 weeks before New Year's. And of course we said yes. Mm-hmm. And then about a week before the show, they asked us if we'd be interested on going on a national tour. That's awesome. And that was the first time that we were here.
Yeah, that was that was our first time actually really being on a big national tour.
And going to venues instead of bar to bar.
That's pretty awesome. Great progression for the band.
Yeah, it's really, it's just a blessing, really.
How do you guys compare Sacred for Sale and the 2007 Early Prayers album?
I guess it's more progressive. Mm-hmm. It's a little more up to date with what's it called, like mainstream radio, I guess. But
it has a lot more like it's kind of like we grew up, I guess you could say. It's a little more mature, but it's like at the same time we still are growing. But Early Prayers was like all these songs that we wrote, when we were like just hanging out at the beach and just kind of
jamming. But
now after touring and
we had years to write them too, kind of.
Yeah, like being in a band and dealing with like just I guess life in general. That's kind of what that album, Sacred for Sale, kind of came from. Yeah.
You guys have toured with many bands: Pennywise, John Brown's Body, the Whalers. Mm-hmm. Any band you want to? Like, what's an amazing tour you guys could set up for
Mono Chow.
Yeah. Mono Chow, 2012.
Say, Stevie Wonder, but to be more realistic, there's a band out of the UK called the Enter Shikari that we'd definitely love to tour with.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, we met them on Warped Tour, a great band, kind of like an electronic hardcore.
Love touring with Pacifier and all those bands too as well, though,
Are you guys planning on doing any summer festivals this year?
Hope so. Yeah, we
in
do.
the works.
We don't know.
We'll see.
I know it's early, apparently, February, but
we're working on some.
We have Santa Barbara Festival coming up in March, but not around here.
It's with Passion Pit. It's like a Passion Pit's headlining, doing like a DJ set or something like that. We're playing that, but as far as summer tours, we're still kind of in the works with that.
Gotcha. I gotta ask about Pop Stars 2 incident. Can you guys tell me about that?
He can tell you about that.
If you could, please. I'm gonna put you on the spot.
First, how do you know that?
Oh, yeah.
I know. I got researchers.
Yeah. I'd rather not speak on that.
That's cool.
No, it was just a show I was on a long time ago. I used to be a dancer. I still dance, but break dance and like do choreography and stuff like that. I've always sang, and a couple of friends of mine that my sister introduced me to had this audition to go to. I went, auditioned, and made the whole thing, and made a little bit of money, got on TV, some exposure, and got the taste of what it could be like when they're controlling it, you know?
Yeah.
This is something that we put together that's organic, that, you know, we're definitely pushing for. That's our life.
But it did teach him how to sing very well.
It taught me
in
how
some
to
ways.
do a lot of things. You know, it taught me how to be now, pretty much. You know, I was very green behind the ears then, and I was given a lot of money at a young age. And it's like everybody says, you're not going to blow it, you will blow it. And now I've just learned from my mistakes and from my trials and tribulations. And not that that was a mistake, but that's something that I definitely like to put behind me, you know, because now I'm doing what I get to do, what I want to do, or what we want to do, you know?
Yeah.
Back then I was doing what they wanted me to do.
Exactly, a good life lesson.
Yeah.
Helped the band, I'm sure, like
Yeah.
progress. So you guys were on the Late Show with Craig Ferguson.
Yeah, just recently.
Yeah.
Awesome national exposure. What do you guys think
Hasn't
of
been
that?
aired
It
yet.
hasn't aired yet. We
It
just
hasn't
shot
aired
it on the 9th of January, or
Okay.
the 11th.
The 11th of January.
And we just actually filmed.
Thanks, Brittany.
Yeah, we just filmed a music video for our song "Reflect." 2 days before that, we were still waiting to get the cut back from that too. But it's
How was filming the video?
It was actually a very good experience. I've always been on the other side of it as a dancer too, in music videos and stuff like that. And I've never like had it been where the focus is on me, on us as a principal, you know. And it was kind of nerve-wracking, just because.
It was like we had like gotten approached by this guy Alan West, and he was like brought this whole treatment, and we had definitely thought about what we wanted the music video to look like for Reflect and the whole scheme, but he kind of nailed it on the head, bringing us the treatment really.
Yeah.
And then so once he did that, we were like, okay. And we've had issues trusting people, you know, along the way, and we're really like keen to who we work with. So like the fact that he really kind of understood us as a band helped make the video a lot better than, you know, what it could. You know, sometimes things can get butchered, and
Gotcha.
it didn't.
Oh, we look forward to that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
What's next for you guys after this tour?
We play one more show, I guess, tomorrow with the Wailers. Then we start heading home. We have like 5 days to get back to Arizona, do a couple shows out there. Just chilling at home till the 23rd of March, and then we go out with this band called Catch a Fire from New Zealand for a couple shows up and down the West Coast. And then I really just want to get back in the studio and start recording and writing new stuff, because I'm really itching for some stuff, you know.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot for coming down to the
Yeah,
Rave.
man, for sure. Thank you for having
very
us.
much.
For real. Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching therave.com. Check out tomorrow's Bad Seeds when they're in a city near you.
Spread the seed.
Wonder
Peace.
this time where she's gone. I wonder if she's going to stay. 'Cause ain't no sunshine when she's gone, and this house will stay no more. Anytime she goes away, and I know